Hi, welcome back to Huntington's Crafts. I'm sorry for the weird glare. I was gonna go to the craft room and do the video because I have like my ring light and but I forgot that I had all this stuff on the chair and I don't have it in me to lift it all and put it away. So this is gonna be a really quickie video. I do apologize. Oh my goodness, I've been so busy this week. And my body's kind of feeling it. I'm feeling really sore from like walking a lot and just doing things. I'm really worn out. And kind of like woozy in the head a little bit. So I had to get blood work done for lots of different things. But one thing that came back was my thyroid levels, and they were super, super low. So, I noticed that something had to be off because I've been freezing, like super freezing lately. So if you always see me in this, I said this before, but those of you that maybe know, this is a house shirt. I have like several little different house shirts. They're just shirts that I could throw over my other shirt if I get cold. And that's what I do. I'll throw them on. This one, you'll see me in a lot because it's thin weight. But, when I have a shirt underneath, it doesn't make me overly hot. And that way, it's just something nice to keep me warm. But yeah, my levels, they're really low. So your thyroid level should be a 5 or a 0.5 or 0.4 or 4. My levels were always high, and my first level was like 16.38, and then it went the whole way up to 32.98 or something like that. And now my levels are 0.04, so it's low. And it's not 0.4, that would be perfect, but no, it's 0.04. So that's, hi honey. So that's super low. So yeah. With that, it's just, and I felt it, you feel like weird in your head, and that's why I called my doctor. I told her I was not feeling okay. I felt really lightheaded, really, really dizzy, and I didn't know if it was because of my thyroid or if it was because of something else. And so I had to go get a whole lot of blood work done, which was hard because you had to fast, which that's not a problem for me. The hard part is I'm a really hard stick. So fasting makes it 1,000 times worse. And even though I could drink like gallons and gallons of water. Let me take a sip. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I didn't want you to see me chugging. So anyway, if I take like gallons and gallons of water, it doesn't matter. Like my veins are like, I always feel so bad for the nurses that have to like do the blood work because, most of the time I can go is like at the end of the day when Mr. Hoot gets off of work and he get able to take me. I do sometimes try to go on the weekend, like early in the morning, but that could be hard sometimes. So yeah, I always feel so bad because you have to like, and they're like, no, I feel bad for you having to stick you so many times. And I'm like, I'm so used to it. So have a small haul. It is not huge at all. That rhymed. Small haul, not huge at all. So I went to Hobby Lobby. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of new yarns that I haven't seen. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I go there, but I guess I just haven't checked that side out. I don't know. I need to go see if the new one's open yet. Because I know, okay, so we used to have 2 Michaels, 2 huge AC Moores, and then we had our Joann's. Our Joann's was always one huge Joann. But then I did have another Joann's like 25 to 30 minutes from us. But I don't know if they closed that one or not because I haven't Yeah. Hi, honey. Hey, my baby. What you doing, my sweetie? Oh my gosh, she used to love it. So, yeah. I don't know. But then AC Moore's, sadly went away. But I am happy we have Hobby Lobby because it reminds me a lot of AC Moore's. And I love their yarns so much more. The only wish that, and I know I've said this before, is I wish they had better coupon deals. They got rid of their coupons because every other week they have like their 30% off, 50% off items and things like that. But the yarn is always every other week 30% off, which is great. It is. But I always liked AC Moore's like midnight. Remember the midnight moon sale? What else? When they had like they would have their sale on the yarn, plus you can use like 20% or 40%. That's what Joann's does. They have their Yarnormous sale, and then you can also use your 20% off each thing. And that's what I've been doing. That's how I got all my big twist and other things that I've ordered to have to come. But anyway, so yeah, went to Hobby Lobby, and I love this yarn. It is so soft. It really works up really great for anything. Blankets, Afghans, tops, like anything, hats you want to make. It's like a magic yarn. It works for it all. Trust me. I've even done purses. So sorry, my voice. I've even done purses, and I always use a Stiffit. Do I have it here with me? No, I don't. It's called Stiff and Quick. I showed it once before. It just helps you if you want your purse a little bit stiffer, or anything. I've made earrings where, I had yarn, and you just spray it and it just stiffens it up a little bit. And then it stays permanently. You could throw that in the wash. It still will be stiff. It's non-washable. So that is what I like to use. But anyway, so this is, I love this yarn print, Blossomopolis. I don't know if the glare is not, there you go. So it is so, so, so pretty. It has like pinks, purples, blues, and then here and there you'll get like little specks of like paint splatter. It is just so, so, so pretty. So I really love this. Something popped up on my Pinterest. Oh my goodness. So quilting. I don't quilt. I know how to sew, but it's just purse liners. Simple. I wish I was a sewer so badly. My mom and my aunts, oh my goodness, they're amazing sewers. My mom, she did wedding dresses. I mean, she did quilts. My aunts did quilts and everything. Then they used to work in like sewing factories and stuff like that. So, I mean, I don't have it in me. I probably, if I like really sat there and tried, maybe, I don't know, maybe. But I think I'm in enough hobbies. I don't need to add quilts. But anyway, this quilt popped up and I thought, oh my goodness, that is so pretty. And then the closer and closer I looked, I said, that's not material. It was yarn and it looked like a quilt. I thought, oh my gosh, that is beautiful. And I was just like floored by this, and I just fell in love. And there were like different quilts and patterns. I'll have to show you one day a family quilt that's down here. That's hanging up in the dining room area. But anyway, so it looks like a little basket, and it looks like little fruits in the basket or something. I don't know. That's what I always called it. But they had a crochet pattern of that. I thought, oh my goodness, that is so cute. Like they even have like, I know that there's a log cabin, and I just thought that was just a crochet thing. Well, here there's a log cabin that's actual, I don't know why they call it log cabin. It doesn't look like a cabin to me. But it's just like little squares or rectangles that make up, your shape or whatever. A quilt. There was a log cabin quilt. I was like, oh my goodness, maybe that's where they got it from. But anyway, so I got this. I got 3 of these. Then I love this yarn, Prince, and this is Fruit Salad. So it's white, and then it has like the little paint splatters of pink, blue, dark blue, yellow, all through. And I thought these two together might look good. Like at first I thought, ooh, that would look good, but when I paired it, it didn't. So this is Fruit Salad. Oh, I don't have, oh, you don't have flash when you record. I'm so sorry. You can see a little bit there. So yeah, but I just, oh, and they're so soft. I thought these are so pretty. So anyway, I have a plan for this one. Then I have my big twist yarn. And I have light purple. And then a gray. So you make up little squares like this. So these are called two-tone squares. This is all worked in one square. You don't do like two separate ones and put them together. But you make little squares like this. And this right here, that's the Blossomopolis. Oh, I wish. Come on. Now maybe if I do this. Okay, there we go. See the Blossomopolis. That is just so pretty. So I really, really love that. And this is how you make a little square. If you would you like a tutorial on how to do this? Once you do it, you're like blown away. Like, oh my gosh, that is so easy. Because it looks really complicated. You know what I originally thought? I thought you made one square, one like triangle and one triangle, and you seamed it together. But no, it's all one. So you make a whole bunch of these, 12 to be exact. Then you put them together in the pattern that you want. Now, I think this is a star. I'm not sure. But let me show you. So, this is all from a picture. This is not from a pattern. I did not use any pattern at all. I just looked at the picture and I looked at the squares. I looked up how to do the square, this one, and then I fooled around and then I did it and then did that square. And so then I looked at the picture of that star, and then I figured out what colors I wanted to do, and then I laid it out to where I liked it. So I don't know if there's patterns out there. I didn't really check, to be honest with you. I just saw it and thought, oh my goodness, I need to do that. And I just thought, well, maybe I could figure it out. And I did. But I just looked at the picture of like, yeah, I'm just going to call it a star. But anyway, excuse my ends. I didn't weave all of them in, but here we go. So here is... And so I did purple, the light purple, and then I did the gray, and then I did our Blossomopolis. And then around the sides, I just did like a fancy little like back post. Yeah, back post double crochet, and then I went around and just did the regular granny stitch of the Blossomopolis. So I'm going to be making 4 of these and attaching them, and then I'm going to go around. But doesn't it look like a quilt? Like, oh my goodness. And we live in what's called Amish country, so there's like quilts everywhere. So, and I've always loved quilts. I just thought they were so pretty. But expensive. Now, I understand why the Amish quilts would be so expensive, because some of them could be like $1,000. I kid you not. The little ones could be like $300. And I'm talking like a little one like this. Because they're all truly hand stitched. Amish, they don't use no electricity. So they sit there and they hand stitch everything. So if you see something like this, plop it on my head. This would all be hand sewn. The little designs that you see in quilts, like sometimes they'll do like a flower or something like with the string, the thread, and yeah, that's all hand stitched. And that's, yeah, so, and I know My mom hand stitched some, but most of the time it was with a machine. So I understand why those items in an Amish shop would be so expensive, because some of them are like king size bedspreads, and I mean, they are very detailed, very, very detailed. And I know like a few of them would sit together and, conquer it, but still. I always thought that was worth the money because of the detail and the time. Like, if I ever wanted a quilt and I had the money to go get one of those, I definitely would not even ask questions about the money for it, because if you see these up close, you would know the details that go into it. But anyway, I'm so happy with how this turned out. I think you can see my star. I'm so sorry about the light. I should have brought my ring light in, but it's plugged in and I would have to go behind something to unplug it. And I just didn't think I could do that. You'd be surprised what you can do when you put your mind to it. But I knew I couldn't with my back because it's been flaring up. And I thought, if I bend over, I'm most likely going to fall and end up staying on this floor. And I know the kids would not be able to lift me and I'd be on the floor. To Mr. Who came home and he'd be like, oh, what did I tell you? All you had to do was sit in a bubble on the chair. So I'm just so excited with this. So I'm going to do 4 and I'm going to reverse it. So for one of these, I have the purple, like the light lilac with the blossomopolis. I'm going to do all of this, the dark gray, and then the purple on the outside. Then I'm going to do it where it's the purple and the gray and the blossomopolis on the outside, and then different like things. You don't have to do like the fancy little things. I just thought that really bring it out, because if you saw quilts have like each square is all like really like put together like this, and then they put them together. So that's that. I'm excited. I'm like super, you ever get super excited about a project and then you just want to get it done? That's me. So I'm going to do that. So each star including these, it's 12 squares total. So you need 4 of each mix. So 4 of, for example, I'll do 4 of the gray and the blossomopolis, 4 of the purple and the blossomopolis, and then 4 plain solid color. And then I just laid it out and did my star. Now you could do a solid color star. You don't have to do it like I did mixed color, but I just thought that was so pretty. And I thought this blanket, well, it's going to be like an Afghan, like a nice little throw blanket. I thought this would be so pretty for spring/summer. And I want to do little pillows that match. I don't want to be like too matchy, but I want to do like whimsical matchy, like something, yeah. And the pillows I want to do, so I have an idea. You know how they crochet pillows and they just make like a solid pillow and they'll stuff it and it sew up the top. Well, I want to make a pillow cover, like a sham, and I want to do a zipper at the top, so that way I can interchange for my seasons, because I love to decorate for seasons. I don't do holidays. I do summer, spring, well, fall, winter, spring, and then summer. And I decorate seasonal. So I just thought, how cute would that be if I did like a pillow sham with a zipper, and that way I'm not like having like to try to vacuum seal or store all these pillows. I could just like interchange them out. So I want to do a bunch of those. So that is what I'm hoping to get done, because I think that would be really, really pretty to like mix and match, interchange, I know how to do Tunisian crochet. Well, I've done it once before and it came out really good, but it was like plain. It wasn't like lettering. So I want to do Tunisian crochet with the lettering. I can do it knitting. Like, I can knit like nobody's business, no tomorrow. I'm not trying to boost myself or anything like that. I just mean, like, if you want a name on that, I'll knit you a name. But for some reason, crocheting a graph, like, if it's a character, or I can't do it. Like, it just does not look right to me. So, but I love how they look. So, I'm going to do pillows like Let It Snow. And I saw this tutorial for Tunisian doing it. And I thought Tunisian looks so pretty with, like, when you're interchanging. And she did, I think, she did like a penguin or something. And it came out so cute. Like a little cartoon penguin. And it just came out so cute. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to do that. Not the penguin, but I want to do Let It Snow. And then I thought fall, y'all. You know, something like cute for fall, or little pumpkins. Like, I love, like, I decorate with the pumpkins and candles and all that. So I thought like something fall-y. And then for summer, I'm going to do sunflowers, because that's my favorite flower. And I thought the sunflowers could also go for fall. So yeah, those are what I want to work on. And I want to do like a longer zipper. I don't want to do short zippers. I want to do the length of the pillow. So I want to get like pillow forms. And then that way I can just interchange my linings. So that's what I'm doing. When I get those done, when I figure out how to do it and the dimensions. Well, I know how to do a pillow form, but I mean, figure it all out. I'll get on here and show you, because I want to do it to where you don't see like the color of the pillow. So yeah, when I get that figured out, you will definitely see that. But first, I definitely just want to get this done. I'm so excited. I really, really love how it came out. So again, I am working on Harry. The only thing that's taken me a hard time is his hands. I could do it. I just do it. It's writing it down for the pattern to figure out how you're going to do it and how you're going to understand to do the fingers. Yeah, so, and I wanted to attach a video tutorial, and I thought, well, that's easy. I could just show the video tutorial. However, if you're going to print the pattern out and say you're out and you want to do it, you can't click on the link, you know, in your when you print the pattern. So I thought I really have to figure this out, how to do the hands and the feet. So that's the only thing that's stalling with my Harry the Monster pattern, is that. But I will do a tutorial on it. But yeah, so in the meantime, I'm getting this done. I still have to I might just be finished with my other Afghan that was all fuzzy. I was waiting for the yarn to do like a couple more rows and make it just like a nice little bit size. But then once that's done, I will show you that. The purse, I figured out a different way to do it. Instead of doing the two panels like flat and sewing it together, I am going to do a strip and then connect them to the side, so then it gives it a little bit more dimension. And I don't know, you'll see when it's done. And I didn't know if I wanted to do that strip and like have the strip continue and be the handle as well, or what I wanted to do yet. So that's why I haven't shown you that, because I'm trying to figure it out. Alyssa wants a Loki doll, and she goes, and so she's like, oh, I see. I asked for a Loki doll, and you just randomly start a new crochet project. And I said, you don't understand how my brain works. I have to let it simmer in the pot, you know, for a while and figure out what I want to do. Because most of the time I don't use a pattern. Sometimes I do, like if I do like my shawls and I see it, I'm like, oh, that's gorgeous. I need to do the exact same thing they did. But doll wise, I just do it myself. So I said, I need to let it simmer because I want it to be really cool for you. And I know she loves the pillows. So I thought I wanted it to be pillow form. So I was just trying to figure out a way that I can do that and make it look like who she wants it to be. So yeah, so then I said, it's just how I work. It, you know, sometimes you can ask for something and it might take me a little time because I really have to think it through and figure out exactly how I want it to be. And then once I get it, that's it. It takes me like seconds to get it done. So, another thing is, so I had a few people say that they sent me a package and I didn't get it. So I went to the post office and was like, what's going on? So I don't know if this is around your area or not, but they said that the mail carriers are like, I guess, running thin. Like they've lost a lot or something. I don't know. But yeah, and I noticed that with our mail too. Like we have gone a whole week without mail. A whole week. Then all of a sudden the following week I'll get like a pile, no kidding, like this. I'm like, what in the world? Like, you're just dumping your whole mail bag in my in my mailbox? Like, yeah. And I'm like, and then it will be like from a couple weeks ago. I'm like, wait, this is late or something, And so, yeah. I actually got to talking to this, and that's why they've been like going back and forth. So I don't know if that's just in my area or if that's like everywhere. I don't know. But I just wanted to say that. So maybe that's why I didn't receive it. Maybe that's why, who's that? Trixie. You look rough. I gotta cut your hair. Look how rough she looks. Oh, you're gonna hide yourself? She's like, no, don't show me. She looks woof woof. No, roof roof. Sorry, I know, bad joke. If the kids are here, they were like, that's a bad mom joke. But alright, I hope you're as excited to see this as I'm to make it. I just thought, and you know what? It might have been. Sorry, I just popped up like magically. It might have been out for like forever, and I just now saw it, and it is so crazy. I don't know how it popped up on my Pinterest. I never look up quilts or anything like that, and it just popped up in like a whole bunch. I was like, what is this? So I don't know if it's like the newest thing and that's why it popped up, or if it's been around forever and I'm just now finding out about it. Whatever it is, I'm happy that it found its way to me because I'm excited to do this. And I just thought, you really have to see this. Let me try to focus. You can see a little bit, but it has like, yellows in it and cream, white, and it is just so pretty. You know what this reminds me of? This right here. It does. Sorry, I had to zone out. This reminds me of Big Twist Party. Oh my goodness, because when I was working with this, I was like, I had this yarn before. I was like, no, I never had Blossomopolis. And yes, I did, but in a different thing. This is Big Twist Party. I forget the name of it. Sprinkles or something like that. But I'm telling you, this truly looks like it. And who's it? Oh, I know who I was talking to. Sandy from Crochet Canada. They had Big Twist Party on sale. I think that they only sell it online now because every time I go to my Joann's, I never see it. And this is what gets me a little bit upset with Big Twist. Big Twist comes out with yarn and it's like, grab as fast as you can or you're not going to get it. And then that's it. They don't like restock it in the stores or something. I don't know. But they were having their sale and I went in to check it out for her and they didn't have any. Like none. And I even asked the lady. She goes, no, we haven't had that in here since it first released. And I'm like, oh, well, online. But yeah, she goes, well, that's probably, the buying online. But then, well, yeah, it doesn't say in-store only. It says only at Joann's. Never mind. Because I was going to say, but then it says in-store only. But it doesn't. It says only at Joann's. But, yeah. But I will say this. Joann's is really, I don't know how it is in, like, Canada or, I don't know. Is Joann's other countries besides Canada? I don't know. But I will say here, when you order something, it does come really fast. When you order something from Joann's, it came really, really fast. Because I did an order, and I was like, oh, it was like, Was it 3 days later? I don't know. I'm trying to think if it was that fast. And I was like, whoa, I just ordered that the other day. And it came. Maybe it was. I'm not sure. But yeah. So, alrighty, I will let you go. And get out of here. I'm just going to try to show you. I don't know if you can see how I stitched them together. I tried to stitch them together that made it look like a sewing machine, like, you know, an actual quilt. But yeah, oh, I'm just so happy with this. I'm so happy. I can't wait. And I just thought that would look so pretty for spring, you know, summer, spring. Yeah, and ooh, I know I'm gonna go crazy with this. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna go crazy. I just thought, how pretty would this be, like, for fall, but like oranges and reds, and then like coffee creamer, like a cream, like okay, you know how I put lots of creamer in my coffee and it comes out like a tannish. A tannish. How pretty would that look? I should have said tan. But no, it had to be all dramatic. Coffee creamer tan. On the sides. And then like a fall, like blended yarn. That would be so pretty for like fall. Oh, and then like instead of a star, do like a sunflower. See, my mind. I know you're gonna get sick of seeing my quilted blankets. Maybe I won't show them all. But no, I just love this. It's really fun to make, you know. You're sitting there making your little squares. The only thing I will say is like a hassle and a pain in the booty is the ends. Sewing in the ends. But if you do it, I sometimes do it as I go, like when I'm done with the square. I'll sew in the ends quickly because you only have like, let me see, 3. Well, yeah, you'll have like 4 total, I guess, because you have this one where you start the colors out, so that's 2, and then you have your 2 ends in the end, so 4. So yeah, sometimes I'll just go ahead and as I go, sew them in, and that way you won't have a lot of ends to work in. Yeah, but unless pay somebody to sew your ends in. I'm going to teach the kids and Mr. Hoot. They're going to be my workers. I'm going to put them to work. I'm going to like, get these ends in. Come on, people. Times are rolling. Yeah, so alrighty. I really hope you like that. I will when I've finished everything else. Showing I'm having a lot more energy. I really do feel a lot better that way. And I feel better with my blood work, even though some things kind of scared me. But when I see her and get to go over my blood work, then it's going to be nice. I mean, not nice, but at least I'll feel better, you know. I'll go over the blood work, have a good set of mind. But I just, knowing that hopefully that's the reason why my head feels the way that it feels, is because of, yeah, my thyroid. Sorry, my mind went. But hopefully that's the reason why my head feels so dizzy, and you know, sometimes I feel like, oh, I'm gonna pass out. Maybe that's why, and not nothing else. Boy. Alrighty, so today is Made It Monday. For those of you that are new, for those of you that are new, how Made It Monday works, if you made it this far and you didn't just turn me off, look around. Somewhere always, there's an owl. Comment down below where you see the owl. And I will pick out, and if you're the winner, you get to pick a pattern of your choice. So, yeah, I did message the other winners. They did get a hold of me, and I did give them their patterns. Well, actually, one. Yeah, the other one, I said I was going to give a pattern, but she didn't message me yet. So when she does, she'll get her pattern. So, I did do a video. I said this before in my last video. And I don't know. It didn't upload or something. I must have deleted it. I don't know what I did. But it didn't upload. So I was like, oh, I'm not doing that again. So, yeah, I hope you are all having a hooterific day so far. Hope you have a hooterific rest of your day and evening and rest of the week. Maybe I'll be on her Wednesday for Weight Watch Wednesday with Melissy because we are doing really, really good and trying to get back on track for our carnivore and just, get back healthy. That's it. Yeah, so when I have this done, trust me, I'm going to pop on because I'm going to be so excited for y'all to see this. And now my mind is going crazy for so many different things because I'm telling you, there are so many different quilt patterns out there. So you can take those quilts and really do something, with your squares and everything. So that is why my mind's going crazy. Not just for the star, because I really like this, but for the different quilts. I just want to get pictures of and figure it out and figure out a way to do it. I want to see if there's an owl. Oh, wouldn't that be cute? Now I did see I'll have lots of you hoots out there send me links to things for my owls, and I do do them. There's one, it was like a blanket. I liked it, I really did, but it really just reminded me of a baby blanket, and I don't know, I might do that for myself, like a nice little afghan. But yeah, I'm picky when it comes to certain owls. Even though I collect all kinds, when I'm wearing the owl or I have the owl, I want it to be a certain way. So I might just do that because I really did like that. I really did. It was like a crochet. It was like a granny of crochet, but it was like a granny square, and it was like a circle, and then you just added the little eyes. And you know what it was? I thought, would that bother me? Not be flat, if you're snuggled up, would the eyes bother me? I think that's what my problem was. I don't know. I really did like it though because it was really pretty. Oh, sorry. And it was colorful and stuff. So I might just do that one. There is one that I say this quickly, then I'm going to be on my way. There's this one. It's called filet crochet. I am so sorry. But yes, it's called filet crochet. So you crochet, then you skip a space, or you chain one and skip a space. And then you have a little loop, little window. And then you keep doing that. And then after a while, you'll start seeing whatever it is you're doing. A heart. But there's one of an owl. And I do have the pattern for it. And I've been wanting to do that. So maybe I'll do that. So, alrighty, again, hope you all have a hooterific day. Don't forget to comment down below where you saw the owl. And I'll randomly pick a winner. Excuse me. We'll randomly pick a winner in there. So, for those of you that were the grease winners, I did send out the packages. I just forgot to message you. So please let me know if you get that. If not, what I'm going to do is I'm going to PayPal a little gift card to you. So that way you can get your own yarn. Because I don't know what's going on with the mail. I don't know what the big hassle is. But I don't want to keep having to do that. So I think that's what I'm going to do from now on. If you don't mind, if I have a little giveaway, I think I'm just going to do gift cards. So that way you can go shopping and get what you want. I love gifting. I really do. And I love sending boxes out. But I don't know what it is with me. Every time I send a box, and I will go myself to do it, something always goes wrong. And it's so upsetting. It really, really is. And it just started happening. So I don't know I noticed that after the pandemic and everything, it really truly started happening really bad. So I don't know, but I did talk to them down there about it. So hopefully they get their act together and fix things out. So yeah. Alrighty. So hope you all have a hooterific day again. Hootin' out. Bye.